A380 is winning and the 757 is going down the drain. Now, I'll see you in the next episode. We're going to be committing Josh. Committed a bit, Josh. Welcome to this special episode. We're going to be committing to the bid Josh Cahill on the channel. Have you seen the previous video where I sacked the 757 for good by committing the bid very hard? Going to be honest, not quite what I was expecting, but absolutely nailed it for real. As I said in the episode, we're going to be committing the bid two parts. One, which is this one. We're going to be exploring this video right here, the loudest jet airliner with their flight on. And then the second part, we're going to commit to the bid this time right here. We are the worst pilots. That is the Delta Air Flight Museum flew on the 737-200 simulator by CAE. Also, just want to mention there will be one more part of the Josh Cahill commit to the bid will be how we got into trouble on EasyJet, which means that both Swiss and Josh Cahill might gonna get even more evidence than these two right here, so stay tuned to that. Now, let's go and explore this first part of this, or I should say, let's explore the first one of the part one of Josh Cahill committed to bid, flying the loudest jet airliner. Basically, they have flew on a Delta Airlines 717.
It's not necessarily a plane that would have a conversation in it, is it? I can't hear you.
Classic intro.
Now this is a typical American coffee. So big that you definitely need a typical American car just to hold
That costs like a brand expensive truck there.
it around.
Nah, this is not definitely going to spill the entire thing.
Climb up.
Here it is. This is the man that we're going to be committed to bid right here, Josh Cahill. Well, we won't get evidence that much in this. Well, I haven't seen the actual channel yet, but we're not committed to bid to his channel. We're committed to bid his crimes.
Say hello.
Now there's one plane that I've been wanting to ride for a really long time. Yes, the most failed Boeing ever.
Failed Boeing plane, a Boeing 717. Oh my god. Swiss is now committed to bid the 717, which I have never committed to bid the 717 before on the channel. Well, a 717 is a very, very nice plane. Evidence number one!
Tinnitus from the probable noise coming from those engines.
Why you committed to bid the 717 by its noisiness?
Buddy, the Boeing 717, a plane that failed so hard that it was only built for 8 years between 1998 and 2006, something you would never see on a standalone Boeing name. But there must be something special about this plane though. I mean, one thing is that I feel safe. No 717 ever crashed. There was no whole lot.
No evidence needed. That's right. No 717 has ever crashed.
All the 717, I mean, they're mostly scrapped now, survived the flying.
Yeah, they're getting very old.
Part. And for some reason, Delta Airlines is still holding on to this plane after all of these years. And today I want to...
Yeah, 717 has been locked in by Delta Airlines, judging by its oldness. Classic, sorry.
Find out why. Why was no other airline really interested in the 717? And why is Delta holding on to it like a sacred mother does to their dying child?
That should be evidence number two for absolutely complicable threat. Wait, I should say where that threat.
So yes, we are here driving through Houston Flexes, and we're going on to
Flexus
the
is Texas.
Hobby Airport, not the
To
crazy
be honest, don't
intercontinental
commit to
one.
the
Of
bit
course,
evidence.
we're going to the small one
No
because the
evidence
717
being
is a small
made
plane.
for
We're flying
Josh,
this
yeah?
airplane from Houston to
Not
Atlanta.
acceptable. Yeah, that's Atlanta.
But everybody,
Airport.
big final boarding call for a really cool air.
Alright, I'm just gonna skip to the boarding now.
Welcome aboard the 717, as I like to
take
call it
ages.
as well. It's a very old plane. You can tell that. For example, we have no in-flight entertainment, which is apparently standard on U.S. flights. But this airplane has some modern kit right here. We have a Wi-Fi, apparently. Some other things is a power outlet, which is very, very nice to see. I don't have that on Lufthansa even, as well as even a USB Type A port, which is really nice to see as well. Right, we're pushing back. So these engines will turn on in a second. These are not any engines. These are
I think we're about to go for
BR715
evidence
engines,
number
made in Germany by BMW
3
and
right
Rolls-Royce.
here.
Germany indeed. So this is German engineering.
BMW has a history of creating great engines for airplanes.
Yeah, they sure do.
Josh, you should have given more evidence than that.
This is very loud. Here we go. And
Okay, there's no evidence. Let's skip to the takeoff. Okay. Oh my god, this should be evidence number 4.
My God, this is pure harmony. Genuinely. This
Oh yeah, that
engine
is
for
should
no
be evidence
reason has
number 4
perfect
because
pitch
I don't know why
to
this is so.
F sharp. It
It
can
says
generally
F. You
create
see F sharp. That means the pitch and
some
the
music
volume's
with
going
this
intensity.
engine.
It's so
insane. It's very fast. Like in no other airplane, you can directly hear how much power the pilots are putting in. It's like genuinely loud, but it sounds so amazing. This is probably the loudest airplane I've ever been on, is it?
Coupler cable. Evidence 5. The loudest plane. I'm talking about the Boeing 757. The most worst plane on the channel, and I can't. You know what? 717 should be a better airplane than 757.
No idea what you said, but it's a very loud plane.
Evidence number 1. Finally, Josh Cahill is not speaking up a bit. He said, what did he say?
Putting in. It's like genuinely loud, but it sounds so amazing. This is probably the loudest airplane I've ever been on, is it?
Wait for it.
No idea what you said, but
He said no idea what you say. Because he cannot hear a single thing to switch what he's saying. I want to make sure though. Just speak it up!
it's a very loud plane. If that was your question.
It's a very loud. Okay, now that we're in the air, God, it's loud. And you notice that whenever you speak,
Alright, I'm just going to skip to the landing now. No lavatory. We don't care about that.
It's a nice landing, right?
Decent butter.
Despite the gusty conditions.
There's rating.
Gusty conditions. I don't have any evidence for that, but I'll put that as evidence 6. Evidence 6. Sorry, I was just burped. 7. I'll put that as evidence number 6 because gusty wind conditions is only used when you're complaining about the A380. Remember what I told you about the Airbus A380 saved again? Editor, I want you to get the analyze. A380, which has a wingspan of 80 meters. Yep. So he's saying the A380 has an overhangs. He's talking about the runways. So if the A380 goes like somewhere which has a narrow runway, which is actually like super small of a runway, but when it goes to a wider runway, which is a bigger runway, he's missing the point about the size of the narrow runway. But Atlanta does not have a narrow runway. Only narrow runways could have some gusty dust wind conditions.
You give it on your butter scale.
Like a 8 out of 10.
Do you know the butter bear?
No.
Evidence number 2, Peter Pan Bear. What is Peter Pan Bear got to do with this flight, Josh?
No.
the crazy thing is that you see so many 717s fly here. There's another one just
I'm gonna be honest, Josh's evidences is not going
Now we're
that
attacking
good
to
enough.
eat and shut it
Well,
down.
he
Do you
is
wanna
literally
check out the
saved,
cockpit
I
with me?
think.
We should
It's
say
not
hello
good
to
for the
pilots.
Wow, look at this
getting more
pretty much
evidence of him.
upgraded DC-9 cockpit
It's
right
not
here.
working.
It looks very dated, very outdated, and
Cockpit
yeah,
review.
Delta is retiring those planes as well.
Interesting. 717 retiring from Delta.
Soon. What's interesting is
Okay, let's go. Okay, let's skip.
I think 2 or 3 more years, and then
2 or 3 more years, and then the 717 is done. My first ever flight on this plane, and my last ever as well. So everybody, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll
Alright, guys, this is the first part of this commits the bid Josh Cahill flew on a 717. Well, we got 2 evidences so far, which is okay. But now we'll see you in part 2. Now we are ready for part 2 at the Delta Airlines Museum. We're going to commit to the bid Josh Cahill coming up.